Raven, how much you gonna do?
Jesus.
All right, guys, here we go. Star 106 hits a pleasant Tuesday. Talk to me Tuesday. Good afternoon to each and all, and welcome to another edition of Free Your Mind, brought to you courtesy of KFC, Pinder Tile, Muffler Whirl. I want to say thank you to Discount Distributors and Produce Express, the Galley at Sunrise, Lactogen 3 distributed by Lightboards Trading, Juicing for Life, Rev, and of course, the fine folks of Guinness Smooth. Make sure you stop on in to any one of your Burns House locations and get yourself hooked up on that Guinness Smooth. All right. Maybe you just love the taste of the robust Guinness, but for some that just want it toned down just a little bit, then of course Guinness Smooth is for you. All right. Let them know Empress sent you. Want to say good afternoon to everybody locked and loaded at channel 976 on cable. I want to say thank you to everybody tuned in on the FM band 106.5. And of course, I want to say thank you to everybody that's locked on our Facebook page, a star 106 on Facebook. Um, and of course, Natural Empress on Facebook. It's a Talk to Me Tuesday, and I talking to the fellas today. Today is a really, really exciting show. I'm really excited about today's show because we all know how important, or by now we should know, or we can get to know why it is so important for us to keep our young men engaged. All right. When I say our young men, I would say anywhere from the age I would think of safely between 10 and 18 and beyond. Um, Versus our girls. Girls are a little bit different. And I'm gonna do the flip side of this show on a later date. But I want to welcome Ricardo Lees, Coach. Let me put some respect on his name. All right, Coach Ricardo Lees, and of course Tomorrow Butler. They're joining me. The Lucayans are here. Man, I weak. The Lucayans are with us today, and it's
Yes,
all
ma'am.
about their basketball team as they do their endeavor best to keep the young men a good amount of young men here in Nassau engaged, and they're going to tell us exactly why that's important. So, good afternoon to you, Coach, and Coach, and Coach again.
Good afternoon, Empress. How are you?
Good afternoon,
I'm
Empress.
good, man. Why are you laughing at me?
No, man. I'm just smiling. Happy to be here.
I know I'm happy to have you as well, both of you, because this is something that we tend to overlook. And every time we look around and we see crime on the rise, a lot of the times when you check the background of the young men that are involved, they just needed somebody. They needed that guidance. They most of them grow up in a single family home, and then there are those that grow up in a home that we quote unquote consider nuclear, but there's still no real guidance in that home. And sports has been tried and proven when it
Right.
comes to keeping young men engaged, keeping them on the straight and narrow, keeping their minds active, and in some cases, and from what I've been told about the Lucayans is keeping them to the point where they're being mentored as well. And that's
Right.
important. So tell us about the Lucayans. Tell us what it is you do and why you do what you do.
Yes, ma'am. The Lucans, we are a Christian basketball club, and we utilize basketball as a tool to reach young men and young women. And we understand that every young person inside our country, they have a purpose. And we want to utilize basketball and help basically mold them and mentor them in the right direction. We want them to grow closer to God. We want them to be good citizens, good global citizens. We want them to do well in school. And it was our dream, Coach Butler and I, to basically push our young men, to push our young ladies, to help them to get a deeper relationship with Christ. And more importantly, to just be good citizens inside the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
So the Lucayans basketball team is co-ed then.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I didn't
Yes,
realize that
ma'am.
you had the young ladies on the court too.
Yes, ma'am.
At the same time, do you coach them collectively?
Mr. Butler deals with the girls and I deal with the boys.
I got you. Now, what kind of numbers we talking about?
We have about 65 young men and young, not young men and young ladies, but the majority of them are young men, but 65 club members.
Okay, and give me a range of the ages.
They range from 13 all the way to 19.
Okay, so I was about right when I said 10 to 18 then.
Yes, ma'am.
And if he called me mom one more time.
I do apologize. I do apologize, Empress. I do apologize.
Oh man, no, it's all good. It's all good. That tells me what kind of club you're running. At the end of the day, it's all about respect, and I appreciate that. So, is it safe to say that what differentiates your basketball team and club versus any other is the idea of making sure that they not only get the skills, but it's about getting them closer to Christ. Explain how that works.
I believe rules without relationships leads to rebellion. And it's important that we develop a relationship with our young people. And a lot of times we give them rules and we bombard them with rules and do this and do that, and we don't have a relationship with them. But if we're able to forge a relationship, then we can give them those demands or give them standards to live by. And by doing that, we can help them understand what life is about and how to make good decisions. But a lot of times we don't have relationships with them. And as a result, they basically decline our advice and they push away because we don't try our best to get to know them. So at our basketball club, we try to get to know our kids. We try to forge a relationship with them. And, we have a good relationship with the parents. We have a wonderful parents committee. And it's our goal to really push. And, we want the family to be together. That's our goal and that's our focus.
So how? I mean, okay, let's hit the court right now. I'm trying to figure out how you incorporate that while coaching, or is it on the off time where you try to get into their minds? How does it work?
We have retreats, we have church services, we have outings that we normally do, we have socials that we normally do. We have a social, actually, we have a retreat coming up in the second week in May at Liberty Baptist Church. They have my church. I'm a youth pastor there as well.
How many other hats you wear, Coach? You have coach hat, you have pastor hat, you have a daddy hat, husband hat.
Yeah,
What
no,
else? What?
I'm not a daddy as yet. A youth pastor, a guidance counselor, and a coach.
Oh wow. Okay, so tell me more about yourself, Coach Butler.
Yeah, like Mr. Lees was saying, I basically deal with the girls from ages I grade like ages 12 to 18. I coach at Kingsway along with Mr. Lees. He coaches both senior boys, senior, and I coach both senior girls and junior girls. Uh, I don't know what to say. I'm kind of dumbfounded right now. He said so much about what we do. I would think he hit everything on the head. I don't know
Well,
what to
how
say.
how how much more difficult is it for you to coach girls?
Uh,
Or is it about the same?
it's about the same because like with kids, different ages, different temperaments. Some days they're not feeling. I mean, I guess with girls, it's kind of girls are a tad bit more emotional than boys, but the love for the game is the same, and I think that's what drive all our kids. And we try to use this as a release. Like if you have a bad day at school, something's wrong at home, you come and you just play and you forget all about that stuff.
But where the counseling is concerned, are your kids comfortable enough to talk to you about anything? Like especially like how Coach Lee's is a guidance counselor. Is he able to tie that in emotionally and help them to be emotionally stable on the court?
Yeah, basically they do. I mean, like you said, we have great relationship with all our kids. Like we spend more time with them than most of their parents because they're here all afternoon, most almost like 6 days a week, 6 days a week, yeah. And they reach out to us if they have something they want to talk about. We lend the air. We try to, give them the best advice. And like I say, Mr. Lee's being a guidance counselor, he's actually trained for that kind of stuff. So I guess, yeah.
So you're able to utilize those skills as well, Coach Lee's,
Yes, yes, ma'am.
the guidance
Yes, yes,
counselor
Empress.
skill.
Yes, especially as a youth pastor because they have our kids. They go through a lot, and even after COVID and after the whole transition from face to face to virtual and being home for almost a year, all that pressure. They this is an avenue they can.
Sure. Well, we're gonna take a quick break. I just feel this song. I gotta play this song real quick. We're gonna find out what's happening on the streets of Nassau real quick with our traffic report. Then we'll come back and talk more. It's all about the Lucayans basketball, right here on Free Your Mind. Star 106. Stay tuned.
Basketball, number one, first flow. Basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way they dribble up and down the court, just like I'm the king off the microphone. So it's Dr. J and Moses Malone. I like slam dunks and takes me to the hoop. My favorite play is the alley oop. I like the pick and roll. I like the give and go, cause it's basketball. Mr. Curtis Blow. We love that they're playing basketball. We love that I used to go to dinner and take the girl to see Tiny play against Earl Pearl and Will Rio and Jerry West plays basketball at its very best. Basketball has always been my thing. I like Magic Bird and Bernard King. And number 33, my man, Kareem, is the center on my Stony team. Watch out, it will face here. Yes, Clyde, Rick, Perry, and Pistol Pete. Now these players could never be beat. Isaiah, and Iceman too. Just give him the ball, and then you chuck up two. Stanley and Williams are on the scene, and Ralph Simpson is really mean. Bill Russell didn't take the jump, and Dal Dawkins got a monster dunk. To the hoop, y'all. Yes. Oh, here I go. Face. Watch. Dips. Can't check me, man. Get on down. Oh yeah, I like this basketball. Here I go in your face. Swish. Oh yeah. To the hoop, y'all. It's basketball. Tell me, were you in the joint? The night Wilt scored 100 points. Or when the Celtics won titles back to back and didn't give nobody no kind of slack. Or when Dr. J shook the whole damn team with moves that came right out of a dream. Or when Willis Reed stood so tall, played deep with desire. Yes, basketball. To the hoop, y'all. Yeah, girl.
You know, he,
This traffic report brought to you by Shield Insurance.
First look at traffic this afternoon. There's a medium afternoon traffic flow that's going on all over New Providence at this time. Well, especially within the city limits. If you're riding out west, there's traffic along West Bay Street. It's constant. We'll give you a regular ride, slowing your traffic a bit along the way. Not until you get past the Sonnets Beach roundabout does it lighten up and you get a better and freer ride. On the east end of the island, we've got only active movement going on at this point. It's a freewheeling ride through Montague and on to the Eastern Road at this point, too. In and around Mackey Street, Palmdale, Wolf Road, all the way into Robinson Road, center of the island areas, you will find that moderate afternoon traffic flow going on. There's not much congestions, only short wait time, short delays at the intersections and stop signs and things like that. The Blue Hill Road and Carmichael Road intersection, now that's a bit busy up in there. But then even Carmichael Road itself lightens up on the ride home into the southwest. Those gateway streets, Plastic Road and some Alabama Highway in both the north and southbound lanes, well, they're an easy ride right now. No congestion, no delays to talk about. This National Traffic Report at this hour is being brought to you by Dr. Danny Johnson Associates at Foot and Ankle International, who offers the simplest and safest treatment for foot injuries, ingrown toenails, cons, heel pain, and more. Visit Foot and Ankle International for relief. They're located Dean's Lane atop the hill at Fort Charlotte. Call them at 322-5402. That's 322-5402 for more details. With your Riders Guy, look at traffic in real time on VA coming back at you in about an hour or so with more details.
If you're a business owner, get ready because the digital transformation is here. As a business owner, you now face the choice between innovation and extinction, but you don't have to get left behind. Join the click with Cable Bahamas Business Solutions and transform your office to get the competitive advantage. With innovative solutions like our fixed and mobile services, hosted PBX, Bahamas Cloud, and more, you can redefine your business. For more information on how you can join the click, contact the experts at businesssolutions@cablebahamas.com.
I been up by Pinder the other day, and I meet him riding around on the payload. I say, Pinder! He smiled at me. I say, man, Pinder, I really like what you're doing with the yard. You nod his head and keep moving stuff around. I say, with this new layout, this could be a true drive-through. Each time you have us in the way with the hand, so I back on the side. I say, and with this setup, this can be a real one-stop shop. He stopped the payload and get down. Pinder say, Lampkin, do this look like a Cadillac? I say, no. Or this quiet like a Cadillac? I say, no. Well, what make you think I hear a word you say? Anyhow, don't mind him. You would like the changes coming soon to Pinder.
Join Juicing for Life and Jim and Juice for the big giveaway every month in 2021. All you have to do is spend $20 or more in any of our locations. Fill out the contact detail slip, drop it in the box, and you will be entered to win a 50-inch LED smart TV every month. Come and enjoy a variety of smoothies, juices, salads, sandwiches, and wraps, and build up with our countless supplements.
106 hits, the best variety of the 80s, 90s, and now.
Star 106 hits. Welcome back. This is Free Your Mind. Of course, today we talk basketball. We talk the youths. Because at first I thought it was just the young men, but I've been schooled by Coach Lees, who says that the coaching is of course extended to the young ladies of Nassau as well. Now, tell me a little bit about the teams. Of course, Coach Butler has the females. You have the males. Are most of them real basketball enthusiasts? Or is it that they just, it's an outlet for most? What is it? And how do you choose the members as such, or they come to you and you make them basketball stars? How does it work?
Uh, you want to? I guess we do some of both because not only do we do training, we do training. We have a team. So how it works is you sign up for the club, we do training, and then we select some of the members for our travel team because we also travel every year to AU tournaments during the Easter, usually to Orlando. So it starts with training. Then after training and development, we select a few of the kids and we take them away to be seen. And we also do a college tour in between the two tournaments we do. So that's how it works. It's training development, and then the exposure aspect.
Oh, wow. I'm not hearing you, Coach, for some reason.
Yeah,
Coach,
I think you might check your mic.
let's try that again. Nope, we're not hearing you at all. Okay, what I'll ask you to do is to log out and log back in. Let's try that. But in the meantime, Coach Butler, when you say you take them abroad now, for the most part, are any of your members trying to be or aspire to be like real professional players as such?
Yes, we
Or
do. I
again, is this
have
just an out?
some. Yes, we do. I have some girls that'll tell you plain simply when you ask them what is their career choice, they wanna they wanna play in the NBA, they wanna play in the WNBA. We have kids like that. We also have a lot of kids. We've had a lot of kids that came through our club that are actually away in school right now as we speak. So that's the whole purpose of traveling. Like most of our kids want to take basketball further than just fun or just something recreational. Most of our club members see it as, I want to say, a way to a better education and maybe a career. That's what most of our kids want. But there's
Well, I was just
also,
about to ask you, Coach Lees, are you with
uh,
us?
Hello?
Liz,
All right, good
yeah,
stuff.
you there?
All right, so for the most part, what if you could sum it up? What are the perks of joining such a team?
I'll say the perks. You get to be coached by Mr. Butler, Coach Butler, and Coach
Man,
Lees.
hold on, I wasn't ready.
And Empress, I honestly believe that Coach Butler and myself, uh, I think we're great coaches. Here's the reason why. We don't just try to win championships or try to win games. We try to reach our young people. I think that's key. And we use basketball as a tool to reach them, and that's key. And then we have wonderful players, mind you. Our program is good. We have kids every year. We have like 4 or 5 kids. They go off and they get scholarships to prep schools away. And so this year we have. That's what I was trying to say before I got cut off. This year I think we have about 4 or 5 young men who'll be going off to a school in Tennessee, and they were able to get a scholarship through our program and working along with another gentleman, and it was really good.
Well, how long have you been doing this?
Since 2017, Lucayan's basketball club. But
And
Coach Butler
why
and
the
I,
name
we've been
Lucayan?
coaching for Coach Butler. I think was coaching before me. I started coaching in 2013.
Where did the Lucayan name come from, and why?
I'll let Mr. Butler tell you that story.
Please, man, please.
Well, we wanted to start a club. We wanted something bohemian. So it was gonna be. We sat down. We looked at Arawaks, Caribs, or Lucayans, and for some reason, Lucayans just sounded better. I don't know, maybe because we're used to it now, but we decided to go with Lucayans.
Yeah.
something from
So
from
this was about
the
being
Bahamas.
Bahamian, and you had to pick one of our first inhabitants as such. So we had to go with one that sound good.
Yeah.
Right. It was a little bit more marketable.
Yes. Yeah.
And the Lucayans was it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes, Empress.
I coach in this now. I got this. All right. So coach, you're about to. I think you mentioned that you travel what twice a year as such. Like, how do you manage to fund all of this?
Wow.
Oh, that's a
We
big
try our
question.
best. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
tough.
that's a
We've been
great
trying to get
question.
sponsors. The majority of our funding comes from the parents. The parents they made the sacrifice in getting it done. And right now we've been trying to start. We have a fundraiser, you might say, or something like that, to promote our club this the ending part of this week. And we're trying to do other fundraisers to basically work on getting funds for our July trip, our summer trip. So that's the goal. The parents they fund the blunt of everything that has to do with Lucayan's basketball club, and we have a committee now, and our committee is wonderful. We have Miss Tabitha, we have Miss Brooks, we have Miss Watkins, and they are wonderful. We have Miss Hannah as well, and they work really hard. I mean, they listen. They work hard, Empress. They work hard.
So basically, what about that parent who does not see the vision? Because sometimes they may look at it as an extra, an extra cost. How do you
Right.
get your parents to see the vision?
I think after seeing the results of how their children perform, I think they get the vision there. And understanding that not only do we help them physically, but emotionally they're better as well because they're able to de-stress. They're able to build better friendships. They're able to develop social skills. And after seeing all of that, I think they grab a hold of the picture. And even if they don't, once the athlete gets it, I think that's the most important thing.
Yeah, but we're living in a really rough time where a extra dollar, every dollar counts. So
Yes,
for
ma'am.
that parent, because I've seen it over and over again, where children sometimes have the vision, they have the talent, but the parents there's no real push from the parents as such. And I don't know if you see that a lot.
We have some of that for, but the majority of our students, they have parents who push them. Now they have their own drive, but we have parents who support them because I think the parents, to be a part of our club, you have to make that sacrifice. We ask to meet the parents. And so as a result, we encourage the parents. We have a parent group. We post information in the parents group. And even if they don't respond, the information is there. So they can never say that they don't have the information. We have videos, we have pictures, we have an Instagram page, a Facebook page. We create videos with our students, so the opportunity is there for the parents to respond.
You mentioned a fundraiser. What exactly are you guys doing?
We're having some a tournament on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and we're really excited. It's our first tournament, and we're hoping that we have a good turnout. We're hoping that our kids get the exposure that they need. We were unable to have BAISS or GSSSA this year, and so any scrimmage, any game, any way, form, or fashion they can showcase their talent, that's what we want to do. We want to have that platform for them.
Okay, so tell me where it going down. Like what, where, how, what?
We're going to have it at the Hope Center right there at Carlos Reed, the Hope Center right there. And it starts on Friday. We start at 3:30 and we'll end at 7:30 on Saturday all day. And then our championship games will take place on Sunday from 1:30 to 5:30. We have a dunk contest. We have a three-point contest. We have a skills challenge. We even had a cheer competition, but we only had one, I think one team entered the cheer competition. So I guess you know how that was. So we try to touch every facet.
So for those that want to be a part of it, because it sounds like you said, there's something that fundamentally differentiates you from any other basketball club as such. So for those that want to support, like you mentioned the tournament, but is there a cost to attend? How does it work?
At the door, the price for children, I believe, is $3. The price for adults is 5. They can register on our Facebook page, on our Instagram page. They can reach out to me, WhatsApp. The opportunities are there. Once you check our Instagram page, our Facebook page, WhatsApp me, I can get the information to you.
All right, so that's happening this week, Friday.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Empress.
We're going to take a quick break once again. Free your mind on a Friday. Talk to me Tuesday. Coach Ricardo Lees is all about the Lucayan Basketball Club right here on Free Your Mind. We're Star 106 hits. Stay tuned.
So nice, they had to do it twice.
Coach, you funny.
No, sorry about that. That's just a habit. That's a habit that I have.
You are hilarious. You are hilarious. Okay, we're down to the last segment. Um, for you to pretty much highlight, are you looking to recruit more members as such?
We're in our third semester right now, and we have 10 new members so far. We're really looking to recruit our girls. We're trying to build our girls program as well, and our young men. So we have our elementary team, but we don't take them away with us. 2 years ago, we had like about 20 elementary students involved in our club, and when COVID happened, everything just shut down with the elementary students.
Elementary meaning what ages? That's
Grades.
what, like,
That's basically from grade, not grade, but age 9 to 11.
okay. All right, got it. Okay, so this is your time to highlight whatever you feel needs to be highlighted. We're down to the last um, quarter. All right, here we go.
You can hear me, right? You can hear me?
Where Coach Butler gone? Huh?
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Good.
Where Coach Butler gone?
Let me, want me to find out? He should
No,
still be in his car trying to.
I see him. See something? I don't see him.
Huh? Oh.
What is that?
I think he said you think he run out of data.
Oh Jesus. Okay, hold on. Let me remove him. Okay, here we go. Star 106 hits. Welcome back. This is Free Your Mind on a Talk to Me Tuesday. Today, I talked to Coach Ricardo Lees of the Lucayan basketball team, or should I say club. Now, is it safe to say team as well?
Yeah, you can say team. That's fine. We're family, the Lucayan family.
I guess that's what makes it so different.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Empress. Yes.
Go with it,
Hey,
man. Just go with it.
my mother
Now,
is listening as
during
well, and
COVID,
so my mother makes sure I say
how
yes,
are
ma'am.
your team members able to, you know, keep it going? Because it's been a rough time. I'm sure before we were able to meet face to face again, they probably became despondent. How did you keep them motivated?
We have a WhatsApp group where we post things in our WhatsApp group. We also had a retreat, and the theme that we had that year was, I mean, a few months ago was "We are more than basketball," and we just want to encourage them that they have a purpose, and their purpose in life is to bring God honor and glory. And in everything that they do, they want to make sure push God and use their talents, their gifts, to basically bring honor and glory to God. So we use that avenue, and we try to keep in contact with them. We send them messages, Facebook chats, Instagram. We touch every facet of social media to try to reach them and to stay in contact.
Off the wall question, Coach. For the most part, there seems to be a decline in young people, especially young men, attending. Reason for that is because you seem to have found a really crafty way of keeping them engaged. But for the most part, what do you think, is keeping them further away from the church?
I would say the thing that's keeping our young people further away from church, as adults, we've sold our next generation a bad bill of goods. We have told them things about God that's not true. And as a result, when they
Like
see
what?
like, we have this whole thing in our mind now that God isn't real and that you can choose whichever religion that you want and all that stuff. God isn't about religion, He's about relationship. And if you don't have a relationship with God, then it fails. Your life, you cannot live life without God, Empress. And when we try to live life without God, it causes problems. And when it causes that problem, and when children see inconsistencies inside our lives, they look at that. I don't want what he has. I don't want what you're offering. And we're selling them that bad bill of goods by just portraying a different kind of lifestyle that doesn't match what we speak. They want consistency. They want someone to be real, to be honest with them. We didn't just poof, one day we become this perfect being. No, God isn't looking for a picture of perfection. He's looking for a picture of redemption. Every day we fail, we make mistakes. And my young people, they understand that. So you need to dust yourself off and you try again. You try your best to bring honor and glory to God. You won't be perfect, but you try.
Well, once there's some effort,
Right.
are you finding that through your tutelage, you're finding that they're seeing that light?
I think they are. With our young men and our young ladies, they have a real relationship with God. They try to have that relationship with God, and we always pray. In our retreats, we have pastors. I think our last retreat, we had Pastor Ricardo Anthony Senior speak to them. We had not Pastor Jeffrey Randall, but Mr. Jeffrey Randall. We had Pastor O'Neill speak to them. We had Miss Rosalie Prophet, and just touching on things that they need, that relationship with God, making career choices, smart decisions, just touching key things that they need to become good citizens. And through it all, understanding that you can't leave God out of the equation. Because God plus you minus distractions equals greatness.
All right, so we get to see a snippet of you in action. Well, not you per se, but your team in action. So again, I'm looking and I'm seeing these beautiful uniforms and everything else. How can members of the community, for the most part, whether they're parents to these kids or not, how can they assist?
They can assist by reaching out to Coach Butler or myself. My number is 806-8137. They can leave a message on Facebook, a message on Instagram. We have a parent committee. Right now, we have an initiative that we're going to be putting forth in the next 2 weeks. They can reach out to any of the parents that we have, Facebook, Instagram, my WhatsApp, or Mr. Butler's WhatsApp.
All right, I see a comment here that says these coaches really make a positive impact on the young men and women. So it goes to say that you have those parents out there that are definitely waving their pom poms right now where you guys are concerned. So that's a good look, and we need more of this in the community to, I think, save the next generation as such.
Empress, we have the parents are right in the front of me. Like the three best parents on this island, except for my mommy. The best parents, they right in the front of me. I don't know if you can see them. That's Miss Brooks right there in the jeans. The red shirt is Miss Porter. The lady inside the gray pants, that's Miss Watkins. That's them right there. Three best
Call
parents on
call
this
Miss
island.
Porter over. She needs to come forward because she's a mouthpiece all by herself. She can
You
give
think
a true
you think I'm a
testimony as to what this particular basketball team has done for her son. So
Hi, how are you?
it's good to have you, Miss Tabitha. It's good to have you. I need you as a parent because to hear them talk about the team and talk about what it is they do and what makes them so different. Tell me how this team and what Coach Lees and Coach Butler does. How has it impacted your son's life?
Listen, they are godsend. I don't know what me and Ian would have done without them. They keep him grounded. They keep him focused. Um, they make sure his schoolwork is done. So it's not only my reason being, yes, Ian wants to go off to do basketball, but other than that, you know how I am. I'm a holistic parent. He has been on many other teams, but I keep on. This is his home. We could never leave away from home. He is everything when it comes to church, his schoolwork, as a whole person. He is a very, very good person because of them. And if they see anything on Saturday, Sunday, I could call him. I said, look here, coach, I need you to pull Ian and deal with him. And that is what I like. They have a personal relationship with us.
Now you've mentioned that Ian has been on other teams. Are you saying that other teams didn't tap into him as a whole, as a person, other than his talent for basketball, like Coach Butler and Coach Lees? That's what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. Listen, for me, when these children go off to school, you have to be thinking of you leaving them. You're not there with them anymore. So you have to teach them social skills. You have to teach them how to, um, because coach is a youth minister, he teaches you how to be kind, how to love, about that godly side of you as well. So yes, you have to. For me, coach tapped into everything. Ian being a whole person rather than just basketball skills.
Wow. Can you easily say that for those single parents? Because there comes a time sometimes in a young boy's life where, as we say, lack of a better expression, they start smelling themselves.
Oh
Do
yeah,
you think these two coaches can assist that single mother who needs, that male presence in their child's life?
they do it for me, so I know they can do it for others. And I encourage all of my other friends who are single mothers to come and let their children to be a part of this. You have to keep them busy. And this here, they don't just play basketball; they're busy in everything. They also do social work, so they know how to help the community, different things. So it's just not basketball. They're gonna get the basketball, yes, but other things, that's which is more important.
Oh wow, this is the winner right here.
And I appreciate them so much. I just want to go on the record just to say thank you, Coach Butler and Coach Lees, for stepping in when nobody else was.
Oh wow, what a testimony.
I
What a testimony. Wow. So, of course, they're getting ready for their fundraiser this weekend. Of course, Friday. I'm going to let Coach Lees reiterate real quickly for me where that's concerned. Boy, what a testimony, man. I was ready to give my offering just now. I, I was ready to kneel at that altar.
Listen, Butler have the envelopes. You can give it to Coach Butler. We accept checks and visas
Yeah,
as
we,
well.
we we welcome we welcome all donations.
I know, right? It's what's the earliest you'll take young boys and girls at this point?
At age 9, we're trying to build our elementary program back again, and we go from basically grade 4 to grade 6, then grade 7 to grade 9, then 10 to 12. That's what we're working on right now. And right now on the court, we have our junior team, we have our girls team, and we have our senior team in preparation for the Rumble in the Jungle this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we have our King of the Jungle dunk contest, our Rumble in the Jungle 3-point contest, and we have our skills challenge this weekend, our first tournament that we're going to be putting on.
I got a side note from somebody that's asking me to ask you both if you would ever consider doing something like this with adults.
We've never,
Yeah.
we would, we've never considered, like children, they listen a little bit better, but I guess we can, if we have the people, the resource, the people resource to do it, I guess we'll consider.
You ever thought about teaming up or at least making some kind of proposition to the Ministry of Youth, Sports, and Culture?
We've sent them a letter before, trying to reach out, and I think Mr. Darren Turnquest, was working with us, but he's no longer there. And so that basically was that in regards to that situation.
So, in other words, it's who you know. Yeah, I'll say it for you. I know how it go. Oh man, listen to me. It's been such a pleasure. Again, I want you to just reiterate what's happening this Friday. Once again, please.
This Friday we have the Rumble in the Jungle, our first tournament. On Friday we start at 3:30 and it goes until 7:30. We have our junior division, our girls division, our elementary division, open men's division, and our senior boys division. We have our dunk contest that's going to be taking place on Sunday, our 3-point contest that's going to be taking place on Sunday, our skills challenge, and we go from Friday to Sunday. And we have our COVID rules, everything will be put in place. Our capacity there at the Hope Center is 80 people on the ground, so that'll be taking place. We have police presence, we have all that stuff that's going to be taking place there.
All right. Well, I'm reading the comments as we go along, and it seems as if, as Miss Vanda says, the best basketball club in Nassau with the best coaches. That's what I'm saying. All right. So, of course, we pray for this group to, of course, have longevity. We look forward to seeing what more you produce, which winners you produce, and thank you for your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Empress. We really appreciate the opportunity of being
Thank
here.
Yes, all right. Well, good stuff. I'll definitely top in with Tabitha just to find out and keep abreast of what's happening with the team, which I'm sure she'll keep me informed, and I'll do the same to inform the public and remind them that there is an outlet. I'm happy to know that it's not only for boys; it's for girls as well. Of course, continue doing that good work. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, folks, y'all know what to do. Keep it locked. Top of the hour, 5 o'clock here. Drive at 5 with yours truly and DJ AI comes your way.
Freshest fruits, vegetables, meat.
Thank you. You could go back to the kids now.
Thank you so much, Empress. I really appreciate that opportunity. Thank you.
Yeah, man, no problem. My pleasure.
Yes, ma'am.
Take care. Okay.
You too. Take care. Bye bye.